What is the purpose of life? Part 5. The nature of Jesus. When trying to understand the concept of God in Islam, it is important to discuss the status of Jesus, given the widespread confusion and claims about his nature. Some Christians claim that Jesus is God or part of the Trinity, that is, he is the incarnation of God on earth and that God took on a human form. However, according to the Bible, Jesus was born, ate, slept, prayed and had limited knowledge, all attributes not befitting God. God has attributes of perfection, whereas man is the opposite. So how can anything be two complete opposites both at the same time? This is not rational. However, some may ask, if God can do anything, why can't he become a man? By definition, God does not do ungodly acts, so if God became man and took on human attributes, he would, necessarily, no longer be God. Furthermore, the Bible contains many verses in which Jesus speaks and behaves as if God is a separate being to himself. For example, Jesus fell on his face and prayed, Matthew 26:39. If Jesus was God, then would a God fall on his face and pray? And, who would he be praying to? Some Christians claim that Jesus is the Son of God. We should ask ourselves, what does this actually mean? Surely God is far removed from having a physical and literal son. Rather, we find that the term Son of God is symbolically used in the earliest biblical languages for a righteous person. It is used throughout the Old Testament for many righteous people such as David, Solomon and Israel, not exclusively for Jesus. Israel is my firstborn son, Exodus 4:22 is one such example. The Quran emphasizes the Islamic view of Jesus as a prophet and servant of Allah, not as God or part of the Trinity. Here are some relevant verses. It does not befit Allah to have a son, exalted and free he is from this. When he intends something, it is enough for him to say regarding this thing, be, and it most definitely becomes. So he who is like this is free from having a son. Surah Maryam ayat 34-35. With Allah, the example of the creation of Jesus, peace be upon him, is like the creation of Adam, who was born from dust without a father or mother. Allah simply said to him, become a man. And he became as Allah willed. How did you then assume that Jesus is a God on the basis that he has no father when you accept that Adam is human despite his having no father or mother? Surah Al-Imran ayat 59. Say, O Messenger, to the Christians who receive the gospel, do not overstep the limits in your religion and do not say anything but the truth about Allah in relation to Jesus. The Messiah, Jesus, son of Mary, is only Allah's messenger sent with the truth. He created him by his word which he sent with Gabriel to Mary, which was the word be, and he became. It was a breath from Allah which Gabriel blew with Allah's instruction. So have faith in Allah and all his messengers without making a distinction between them. Do not say, the God of three. Avoid saying this false statement and it will be better for you in this world and the afterlife. Allah is the only one God free of any partner or child. He is self-sufficient. The dominion of the heavens, the earth and whatever is in between the two is his. He is sufficient as a guardian to carry out the affairs of his creation. Surah An-Nisa ayat 171. Jesus, the son of Mary, is nothing but a servant from the servants of Allah, whom he favored with messengership and made him an example for the Israelites. They can use him as proof of the power of Allah, because he created him without a father, just like he created Adam without parents. Surah Arizona Zukhruf ayat 59. These verses collectively affirm the Islamic belief that Jesus, peace be upon him, is a revered prophet and servant of Allah, distinct from the concept of divinity or Trinity. The Islamic belief about Jesus explains who the real Jesus was, whilst maintaining the pure belief about God and his complete greatness, uniqueness and perfection. Jesus was an honorable prophet sent by God to call to the worship of God alone.